Uh,
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, For in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity. And it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe. And there, in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Atheris.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die? Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of Emmett Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk and Hitheldaeus. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Meteor. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteor!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes, we were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it, the legacy I leave you.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmet Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape. What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly, in which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteon, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Non, ce passage était cool. Ah putain, c'est cool. Mais non, tu sais pourquoi il se rappelle plus de toi quand t'es revenu dans le futur. Et par contre, il me semblait que Venat, elle avait sa mémoire qui a été effacée. Ça veut dire en fait qu'elle savait tout le long, mais je pense qu'elle était limitée pour communiquer. Et puis ouais. l'oiseau de Twitter, il a pété un perdu en boulon. C'est ma faute à Elan. Putain, cette scène était cool. Mais c'est pas fini. Putain, c'est pas fini. Ouais. Après, ça va être quoi? Destin. Ok, bah moi, je vais aller marcher au magasin surtout maintenant. Effectivement. Ok. Ok. J'ai tout activé le son. Son. Mon incompétence m'empêche d'alt-taber correctement, même de le dire correctement. Alt-tab, ingénieur informaticien, Windows 95. Mais parfois ce jeu il aime pas les alt-tab. Donc ouais, ça se passait un peu différemment que dans mes souvenirs. Parce que dans mes souvenirs, en fait, là, tu te faisais réexpulser dans ton temps avec la fracture. Non. Long snack. Par contre, je vais juste repasser sur une classe mêlée. Faut parler à Vena. Elle est où? Elle est tout là-bas. Oh, c'est à la limite une des montures les plus cool du jeu, celle-là. C'est une de mes favorites en tout cas. C'est dommage qu'il n'y en a pas beaucoup qui sont de ce genre. J'adorerais choper Ozma. Ouais, la boule. Parce qu'elle est en monture. Le super base de FF9. Mais disons que les logs derrière en contenu que je suis vraiment pas fan quoi. Oh oh, alors là, à la revanche ça prévenait pas alors que c'était long. Ouais, celle-là par contre elle est assez pétée, putain. Bon ben vidéo cassette quoi. La scène là était cool mais elle était longue. Ah elle était bien. Si c'est celle que je pense.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home. May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the Convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it! We won't accept it! It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk. All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Ok. Putain, cette scène était complètement pétée. J'ai oublié ce qui se passait là. Elle était complètement pétée comme ça, no shit. En fait, je me rends compte, sur cet épisode, on a quasiment que des scènes pétées, quoi, après le donjon. Et puis c'est pas fini. Ah non, il va y avoir un moment... Je vais voir si j'arrive à expliquer ça dans cet épisode. Disons qu'il va y avoir un moment dans ce... Avant... Ou disons que... Moi je dois aller où par contre? Là-bas. Disons, ouais, il y a probablement il y aura un petit passage qui sera super court. Non, je suis faux. Mais qui globalement est ce que j'ai le plus détesté d'Endwalker. Très long, enfin parce que... Non, en fait, le passage que j'ai le plus détesté de tout XIV. Mais c'est pas long. Vous comprendrez pourquoi j'ai détesté. C'est quoi cette truc de tif? Ah mais c'est un truc moche là. Les oramales sont trop là, sans déconner. Précieux. Elle a duré combien de temps la scène? Ah, 20 minutes. La reine des neiges, quoi. Ah putain, le jeu de mots. Oh putain, j'avais pas dit. Oh, putain, j'avais jamais fait gaffe au jeu de mots. Reine des neiges. C'est un truc d'ailleurs que 14 le fait mais extrêmement bien, que ce soit en français ou en anglais. C'est des jeux de mots références avec d'autres choses. En français, il le fait bien. La team de localisation en VF, elle est vraiment pas mal. Putain, la reine des neiges, putain. Holy shit, j'avais pas tilté la première fois. Bon, bah là, ça a tellement bougé, je pense maintenant ça va être plus calme pendant un petit moment. De toute façon, c'est obligé, là, c'était... ça a un peu trop bougé. La reine des neiges, c'est-à-dire qu'on va retourner à Garlemald, là. Putain, j'hésite presque à refaire un let's play non commenté de ce jeu. Où vraiment je fais comme j'y ai pensé. C'est pareil, mais ça ferait peut-être 450 vidéos, mais je sais pas. Je sais pas. Je pense que si un jour je décide de le faire en New Game Plus, de refaire tout le jeu pour moi, pas bien sûr bien plus tard quoi, je le ferai comme ça. Mais ouais, il va se passer quoi là? Parce que normalement... Là, pareil, là je me rappelle plus du tout dès que tu revenais d'Elpis. C'est pas là qu'on va la Charlayan pour réunir ou je sais plus trop quoi. On dit un espèce de carré noir en bas à droite de la map. Je sais pas si c'est un bug là, on dirait qu'il manque une texture. Juste ici, mais je crois pas qu'on a mon curseur souris là. Puis genre, une espèce, il y a une lettre là, on dirait qu'elle est pas en bonne résolution, c'est trop bizarre. Donc ouais, Tavener, normalement, va plus trop y revenir. Et là, c'est vraiment une phase que je me rappelle vraiment plus. Ah, on va retourner à Garlemald, d'accord. Ça, je l'ai complètement oublié. Donc ouais, c'est toujours la merde. Ça, c'est bien. Il te rappelle que c'est toujours la merde, quoi. Même si ça paraît plus calme. Ok. Alors. Je te aussi. J'ai jamais fait gaffe. Ok. Pas des. Ok, c'est des concept art en fait. Ok. Garlemald, la reine des neiges. C'est marrant. Ça commence à coûter cher ces tickets de téléportation. Ouais. Je me rends compte que mon micro il pique dans le rouge en fait. C'est pour ça que la qualité de son est pas très bonne. Mais je crois que je vais aller pour le micro. Ah. Ah bah oui, ça devient la merde ici effectivement. J'avais pas fait gaffe au ciel. Les scènes thématiques vont suivre est crucial. Oh putain. Ouais, ça. Je vais le faire en. Écoutez, je vais le faire en. Danseur, barde. Provocateur, peut-être. Non, pas en Black Mage. Bard, c'est en Bard. Je me rappelle. Attends, je un truc. Bah tiens, pourquoi pas essayer de le faire en Bard pour changer un peu quoi. J'ai plus rejoué de Bard depuis très longtemps. Peut-être pas, non, peut-être pas. Je sais pas, c'est dur. Hein. Peut-être pas, dragon. C'est dur comme choix. Je le fais en... Et là, la moitié de l'épisode, ça va être moi en train de me décider sur quelle classe je décide de le faire. Non, peut-être pas en barde. Non, je vais le faire en... Ouais, j'ai envie de le faire en invocateur. Pour changer, ça fait longtemps que j'ai plus tout retouché. Ah mais attends, j'ai pas... Attends. Ouais non, je vais pas faire un invocateur. Parce que j'ai pas le... Ouais. Attends, t'es synchronisé quel level? Parce qu'invocateur, j'aime pas le jouer en dessous du level max. À cause que j'ai pas le combo. 88. Bon merde, allez, je le fais en bard. Fuck. fuck. J'aurais déjà fini, je suis sûr que je me serais décidé, quoi. Cri l'issue. Ah, je me rappelle. Vaguement. Je me rappelais déjà plus qu'on venait à la Garlemald, mais je me rappelle vaguement.
No.
Ah, il manque...
No. No. We were promised an escape. Not the same doom we fled.
Mais ça, c'est pas un truc du...
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
Il se battait, lui. Ouais, donc ce qui est apparu là, c'était pas...
Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Baston. Oh merde, je joue Pinot. Oh putain, les boutons ils font quoi? Ok. C'est quoi le bouton qui... Attends. Restore des... Voilà. Ok. Prognosis serait peut-être un peu plus utile. Ok, je pense qu'il faut faire ça. C'est pas des trucs d'attaque. Ok. Ça aurait été bien de me prévenir que je joue Pinot avant. Ok. Un jour j'apprendrai à jouer... à jouer le sage parce que la classe m'intéresse. Allez, Stinien. Voilà. Il a un peu servi à rien parce que le monstre était mort. Il est parti, là il est parti. Ah, il s'en vont. Attends, ça fait quoi ce bouton en fait? Ça fait des dégâts ou pas? Ah, périodique, ok.
Those who can stand, come with me.
You're safe now.
Ah, faut caresser le monsieur là. Je sais pas quoi. Je sais pas si c'est timé ça.
Deep breaths.
Je pense que tu dois quand même te dépêcher.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Alors, en fait, il marche vite. Je marche plus lentement possible, mais on dirait qu'il marche vite. Peut-être à cause de la taille. Oh oh. Ah, il y a ce machin là. Et attends, ça fait quoi le truc là? Ok, c'est là, ouais. Ok, là j'ai foutu le shield, je pense. C'est là que j'aurais dû foutre le shield. Ouais, ça c'est bien le shield. Crée une barrière, ouais. C'est pas trop comme ça que j'aurais mis mes touches, mais bon. À part les soins, oui. Combien de temps il dure? 30 secondes là. Le dot. Peut-être soigner, ce serait bien. J'ai un peu de la peine à cibler Estinien. Attends, il faut que j'arrange un truc là. J'ai un peu de la peine à cibler Estinien. Je reprends quand je me retrouve contre cette espèce de monstre là. Ok, je vais reprendre là. J'ai un peu de la peine. Attends, je vais essayer de faire comme ça. J'ai un peu de la peine à... Ah putain. Ok, c'est bon. J'ai un peu de la peine à soigner Estinien en fait. À le cibler plutôt. C'est plus simple comme ça. Par contre, putain, le bouclier est vraiment faible. Hein. J'ai regardé sur moi. Le bouclier, vraiment, il est super faible. Ah non, ça va pas soigner le style là. J'ai vraiment de la peine, sans déconner. Ok, c'est bon. Il y a le mettre skill focus à aider. Peut-être que j'attaque un peu le boss, mais... Hein. Je soigne aussi, machin. En fait, de ça, je vais peut-être regarder après parce que... Je sais pas, j'ai vraiment envie d'essayer de comprendre comment il marche. Apparemment, il est simple comme heal, mais... En fait, je pense que j'ai de la peine avec les soigneurs qui sont basés sur les boucliers. Faut à la limite que je révise mon interface pour faire une autre interface pour les soigneurs. Non, please. J'ai pas envie qu'il crève maintenant, lui. Il faut que je trouve un moyen pour... un truc pour le ciblage. Enfin, j'ai vraiment de la peine à cibler. J'ai une peine monstrueuse à cibler les alliés. Faut que je aille pour ça. Ça devrait pas être si compliqué que ça, boobs. Ça devrait pas être si compliqué que ça, mais vraiment j'ai de la peine. Oh, si je faisais comme ça.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
C'était l'autre de Dragon's Dogma.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Ce serait cool si tu pourrais jouer avec Julius là. Ah, je pense que... Je sais pas qui je veux jouer. J'adore le fait que le jeu te fasse jouer d'autres personnages, quoi. C'était oublié le côté MMO. Ça, je trouve vraiment cool.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
On va bien jouer avec Ra.
Ah, sod that! You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Je sens jouer avec Aïs.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Ok, alors je vais jouer avec... Ok, Alice. Je vais regarder si c'était c'est tout. Bon, elle a un RDM donc j'aurais pas été prévu. C'était déjà quoi le combo contre 6? Ça c'est le combo. Ça c'est le gap closer. Je veux juste arranger ça vite fait. Ça va aller ici. Ah, ok, ça va. Je peux pas. Ça va aller ici. Ça va aller ici. Ça va aller ici. Ça va ici. Ça c'est le combo. Ça va aller à tous les ennemis. Ok. Ah mais je suis gouré. Oh, c'est pas grave. Par contre les combos de spell, bordel, ça c'est cool. Ça j'aimerais bien l'avoir en fait sur le RDM, le combo de spell comme ça. Enfin le combo de spell avec, voilà, quand il touche. Mais en fait ce sera peut-être un peu trop simple. J'ai dégagé le gap closer. Merde, attends là. Ah mais non mais je l'ai pas. Je l'ai pas. Ok. Ah mais oui mais il est dans le... Oui j'ai rien dit.
I'm fine.
C'est plus cool à jouer avec elle. Est-ce qu'il faut que je le soigne lui ou pas? Non. Mais Tia il est aussi complètement craqué quoi, il est un... Il est en black mage mais il a le droit en soin. J'ai envie de dire nerf quoi.
Not today.
Ah, elle a quand même un cooldown, ouais, d'accord. Évidemment, là, si tu vas pas là-dedans, je suis sûr à 99% que c'est le wipe. Ok, GG.
I'm not done yet.
Ah merde. C'est moi ou il a... Ok, là, il a double cast. Oula. Oh putain. J'ai mal vu. Heureusement que ça n'a pas fait très mal. Heureusement que ça n'a pas fait très mal.
They say, turnabout's fair play.
Ah, je peux LB. Attention, est-ce que je vais devenir aveugle? Ah non, c'est pas la LB3. Putain, elle était plutôt cool comme attaque. Yeah. Donc c'était pas la LB qui te rend aveugle. C'est la limite break 3 du Red Mage, tu deviens aveugle. C'est ça sa particularité. En tout cas, c'était cool. C'était vraiment cool.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out! Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
Tu vas pas me dire que je marchais à cette vitesse tout le long, c'est pour ça qu'ils étaient dans la merde en fait.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust?
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
Alors. Ah mais j'ai pris le barde. J'ai oublié en plus qu'il fallait faire avec, c'est pas grave. J'ai qu'à appuyer sur les touches, on verra bien. Je me rappelle légit plus de l'ordre de mes skills en fait. C'est pas des conneries. Ah oui, il faut que j'attende que les 3 flashs sont chargés pour plus de dégâts. Ok, je crois que le bard ça me revient. What? Oh.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Je m'en servais de ça en fait. Ah oui, c'est juste, je l'avais mis là, oui, je me rappelle pourquoi. Je sais pas vraiment ce que je fais en fait.
Leave the healing to me.
J'ai pas un sort de protection avec un...
I am in your debt.
Now, where were we?
Non, je confonds. Je confonds les buffs que j'ai. Ok, ça. Ok, ça c'est. Ok. Ok. Ok, je me rappelle. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Bah putain, cet épisode s'enchaîne, hein, sans déconner au niveau des scènes, putain.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Putain, je l'avais complètement oublié en fait. Je m'attendais plus du tout à ce qu'il débarque là. Bordel. J'avais complètement oublié son existence. Je me demande si c'est pas fait exprès. Ah, je me demande. Wow. Bon, je commence à avoir super faim là. Je pense que je vais aller manger bientôt pour moi. Ah, on s'est encore doublé.
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuno Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much.
You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait. Did you hear something just now?
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Oriange made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow! Well met! You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Heidelin's right paw. That last bit is very important, as am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart. I am no esteemed philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Ce changement de contraste quand l'autre il est arrivé. Bon bah. Moi je vais aller. Ah bah c'est parfait. C'est parfait. Je vais faire une pause bouffe. Je vais essayer de finir cette partie là. Juste pour la phase là. Je sais plus combien elle va être longue. Tout dépend. Je verrai combien de temps j'en suis de vidéo déjà. Et au pire, je mélangerai peut-être le donjon du début dans la fin de l'épisode précédent. Enfin bref, je vais faire une pause, faut que j'aille manger.